Hi everyone, welcome to another installment of the Read and Crochet Along, or RCAL as we call it. And today's square is the Two to Tango square, and it's inspired by the cover for Two to Tango, which is the fourth book in my Maple Falls romance series. If you like Hallmark movies, you're going to really enjoy this book. So a little bit of backstory. If you saw mine and Katie's kickoff episode for this second part of the series, you probably heard us talking about ballroom dancing. And I actually met my husband at ballroom dancing lessons. And so that was a bit of an inspiration for this book. The story is not anywhere near the same, but I for years I've been wanting to incorporate kind of our story into a book. And so I did it with this one. The other fun thing about this is the model on the cover. When this cover came out, her mom actually reached out to me and told me, that's my daughter. And I was like, because she's perfect. She's absolutely perfect for this cover and for the story. So that's just a couple of fun facts about the book. All right, about the square. Now, to make the square, you're going to need Red Heart yarn, but you can use any kind of yarn you want. I'm using Red Heart for this whole project. And so the link to the yarn that I'm using is in the description box. You'll need a crochet hook, and I'm using an H hook. You can use any hook you want to. And then you need a yarn needle for your ends and some scissors. So in choosing the colors for this square on the cover, I'm limiting myself to only using four colors per square. But the other thing too is that I'm also limiting myself to only certain colors Red Heart has so many, that's why I chose Red Heart. They have limitless colors. But I went ahead and just chose certain kinds of colors because I wanted to also give myself the challenge of choosing colors, but not have so many choices. So what I did is I used gold for obviously the golden leaves here at the top. I used light blue, which is for his shirt. Also, this is shocking pink. That's for her lovely dress. And then we've got burgundy, which is for the flowers, the mums here in the pot. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, for round 7, we're going to start with gold. I'm going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to slip stitch into that first chain to make a ring, and then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to make 17. That's right. Okay, and then we're going to make 17 single crochets into the ring. So 1, 2, 3. So that's going to give us 18 double crochets because the chain 3 is considered a double crochet. But let's make sure we've got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, 18. All right, so then we're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. And then we are going to fasten off. And I will meet you for round 2. All right, for round 2, we're going to use light blue, and we're going to join in that same stitch, or you can join in any stitch. I'm going to do this one here. So we'll join in that stitch, and then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to double crochet into the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to double crochet into the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3. And then we're just going to repeat that around. So you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then double crochet into the next 3 stitches. All right, so I'll meet you at the beginning of the round. All right, for round 1, we're going to make a slip stitch, make a slip knot, put it on our hook, and then we're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to slip stitch into the first stitch and then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then we want to put 17 double crochets into the ring. 1, 2, 3. All right, so I put 17 double crochets into the round, but into the circle, but we want to do is have 18 total. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, so now we're going to slip stitch in the top of that chain 3 to close the round and fasten off. And then I will meet you at the beginning of round 2. For round 2, we're going to start with light blue, and we're going to insert our hook into the same stitch that we fasten off in, and then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to put a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. Then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to put double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to chain 3, and that's going to be the pattern. We're going to do this all the way around. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so go ahead and finish that, and I'll meet you at the beginning of the round. Okay, we're at the beginning of the round, and you should have 6 groups of 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we're going to go ahead and slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 and fasten off. And now we will move on to round 3. For round 3, we're going to use shocking pink. We're going to go ahead and join in any chain 3 space. We're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That counts as a double crochet in a chain 2. And then what we're going to do is we're going to skip these 2 stitches, 1, 2, and we're going to do a front post treble crochet around the 3rd double crochet. So yarn over twice, go in front of the post, 2 and 3, and then we're going to do a double crochet into the stitch right behind it. So the one that we skipped. And then we're going to do another front post treble crochet around this stitch. So we want to yarn over, pull 2, pull 2, pull 2. And what that's going to give you is a 3-stitch kind of crisscrossy thing. I don't know what it's officially called, but I'm calling it a crisscrossy thing. Okay, so after you've made that, then what you're going to do is chain 2, 1, 2, and you're going to double crochet in the next space. Oh, wait a minute. Then you're going to chain 2, and then you're going to do the same thing again. You're going to do the crisscrossy thing. So treble crochet in that third double crochet in the grouping. All right, and then you're going to make a double crochet into that double crochet we skipped, and then another front post treble crochet around the first double crochet we skipped. So right there. All right, and then you're going to chain 2 again. You're going to put another double crochet into that space. We're going to chain 2 again, and then we're going to do another crisscross. So front post treble around the third double crochet. Then you're going to double crochet into that stitch that we missed that's in the middle, and then front post treble crochet around that first double crochet we skipped. And you're going to do that all the way around. So what you're going to have is you're going to have you start with the chain 5, which is double crochet, chain 2, then you do the crisscross, chain 2, double crochet in the space, chain 2, and another crisscross, and you just do that all the way around. I'll see you at the beginning of the round. Okay, and so I'm back to playing yarn chicken. Seems to be my favorite thing to do. Oops, nope. Okay, so now we have 6 of these front post triple crochet crisscross thingies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, let's go on to round 4. Okay, so next we're going to use gold again, and this time we are going to join in any single double crochet. So I'm just going to do this one. We'll join, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This counts as a 1 half double crochet plus a chain 2, and then we're going to half double crochet into that same stitch. So that's going to make a V-stitch. Then we're going to half double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. So that is going to be these 3 stitches, the crisscrossy thing. All right. So we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to put a half double crochet in each of these 3 stitches in the crisscrossy thing. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to chain 2 again, and then we're going to do a V-stitch, which is in this next double crochet, which is half double crochet, chain 2, and then half double crochet. We're going to chain 2 again, and then we're going to put a half double crochet in each of these next 3 stitches. So that's 1 and 2, and this is the 3rd one, and somehow this decided to show up. All right, and then we're going to chain 2. So that's the pattern. So we're going to do a V-stitch here. Okay, that's 1 half double crochet, chain 2, 1 half double crochet. Then we're going to chain 2 again, and then we're going to put our half double crochets into these 3 double crochet with this twisty, these 3 stitches here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then I'm going to finish this around. You finish yours around, and I'll meet you at the beginning. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and finish this off by doing a slip stitch into the chain 2 of that initial chain 4. So that's right there. Then we're going to fasten off. It should look like this. It's still a circle, but it will eventually be a square, trust me. And then we're going to go on to round 5. Okay, for round 5, we're back to shocking pink. We're going to join in any V-stitch. So here's one right here. Then what we're going to do is chain 2, which counts as a half double crochet. I can get my end out of the way, 1, 2, and then we're going to do another half double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and then another half, and then 2 half double crochets. So 1 and 2, and that is in the same space. Okay, and then we're going to chain 2. Then we're going to half double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, chain 2. We're going to do 3 half double crochets in this V-stitch space. Then we're going to chain 2. And then we're going to do we're going to skip the next we're going to skip this stitch, and then we're going to do 2 half double crochets here, chain 2, yarn's not cooperating with me. And then 2 half double crochets here. So how that's going to look is we've got 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets, chain 2. We do 1, 2, 3, a half double crochet in the next 3 stitches, chain 2. Then we're going to put 3 half double crochets into the V-stitch, then we chain 2, and then we do the corner again. 2 half double crochets, chain 2, and 2 half double crochets. So then we're going to chain 2 again, and then we're going to put 3 double crochets into that V-stitch. We're going to chain 2, and then we are going to put a half double into each of the next 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then chaining 2. And then in this V-stitch, we are going to put another corner. So that's going to be 2 half double crochets, chain 2, and 2 half double crochets. All right, and then we're going to chain 2 again. We're going to put 3 double crochets. Oh, I'm sorry, we're going to put 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to put 3 half double crochets in this V-stitch. Then we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to skip this next stitch, and we're going to put a corner in this middle stitch, and that's going to be 2 half double crochets. Good grief. And then we're going to chain 2 and 2 half double crochets. All right, and I'm going to finish the round with you because I know it's kind of confusing because there is a pattern to it, but it's not really all that evident. Okay, so then you're going to chain 2, and then in this one, the V-stitch is you're going to put 3 half double crochets, 1, 2, and 3 into that V-stitch, chain 2, and then in each of these half double crochets, you're going to put a half double crochet, 1, 2, and 3. All right, and then you're going to chain 2, and then that puts you at the beginning, and now we have a square. We made it. Okay, so how the pattern goes is, and I'm going to hope this isn't confusing you, and if it does, just ignore what I'm saying and move on. But we started with a corner, so that's 2 half double crochets, that's a chain 2, and that's a half double crochet. Then we chain 2, and now we put a half double crochet in each of these 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3. Then we chain 2, and in this V-stitch we put 3 half double crochets, we chain 2, and then we do our corner again. All right, so that's one side, but instead of exactly repeating what's on that side, over here on this side, after the corner you did your 3 half double crochets in each stitch, you actually have another V-stitch here. So we put 3 half double crochets in this V-stitch, chain 2, and then we put a half double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches right here. We chain 2, and then we have our corner here, and then the next grouping is those 3 half double crochet stitches, and that's where we put those 3 there, chain 2, and then we're back to another V-stitch, and then we do the 3 half doubles in the V-stitch, and then we're back to another 3 half double crochet group here, and that's where we skip that half double crochet, we did our corner, skip that other half double crochet, chain 2, now we're on this other side, 3 in the V-stitch, 3 in the grouping, and now we're back to the corner. So I hope that made sense, and I hope the pattern makes sense. Feel free to slow this down, and if you have any questions in the comments, even if you have any questions in the comments, please post them if you have any tips for making this easier. But I try to explain it as clearly as I could. This is probably one of the most challenging squares that I've done so far, and I like having a bit of a challenge. So I think that it's good to be challenged, but I don't want it to be confusing either. So anyway, we're done. And now we're going to join in the top of that half of those 2 chains, which are the half double crochet. And then we fasten off, and we're going to go on to the last round, round 6. All right, for round 6, we're going to use our burgundy. We're going to join in any corner space. So I'm going to join in this corner space. We're going to chain 1, we're going to single crochet, chain. For round 6, we're going to do burgundy, and we're going to join in any corner space, any chain 2 corner space. We're going to chain 1, we're going to put 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, and then we're going to chain 2. We're going to chain 1. And then we're going to do 2 single crochets, and that's going to be our corner. And then what we're going to do is we're going to single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Make sure you get that hidden one right here. We're going to put 2 single crochets into the next space. We're going to single crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to put 2 single crochets into the next space. Then we're going to put 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches. Two single crochets in the next space. This is like a piece of cake compared to the last round. Then we're going to do 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, and that puts us at our corner, which is 2 single crochets, chain 1, and then 2 single crochets. So that's it. That is this round. All you're going to do is you're going to put a single crochet into each stitch and space on the side, and then your corner is going to be 2 single crochets, chain 1, and 2 single crochets. So go ahead and finish that round, and I will meet you at the beginning. Okay, so we're at the beginning of the round, and all we've got to do is slip stitch into that initial single crochet that we did, and we are done. Fasten off. And that is the 2 to Tango square. Good job, everyone. All right, that was the 2 to Tango square, and yes, it was a bit challenging. I think once the pattern of the stitches became clear, it wasn't as much, but just getting there. And I hope that I explained it in a clear way, and I hope that you had fun with it. So if you want to know purchase information for any of my books, particularly 2 to Tango, you can visit my website at kathleenfuller.com. You can also check out the other tutorials we have in this series. We've got quite a few up now. And so anyway, thanks for crocheting along, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.